All right, everyone. Wedding bells are in the air. Are you ready? I bet you've got a million things running through your head right now.
Definitely a lot to think about.
But today, we are taking a deep dive into something that is way more important than the seating chart or picking out the perfect wedding favors.
I got it.
And that is building a strong marriage foundation
Yes.
before you even say, I do.
It's the best time.
It really is.
Yeah,
We have this awesome source that's all about setting you up for success.
absolutely.
So let's just dive right in.
Let's do it.
All right, so this source focuses on three key things:
Okay.
communication,
Huge.
finances,
Just important.
and figuring out how to deal with conflicts.
Yeah, those always come up.
Because they always do, right?
Mhm.
But the thing that stood out to me was that it wasn't just about talking more with your partner.
Right.
It was about how you talk to each other.
The quality of that communication.
Yes.
And I think that's so important because often those communication patterns get set really early in a relationship, in those early stages.
Like the honeymoon phase.
Right, exactly. And so the way you interact now, that's like the blueprint that you're setting
Oh,
for how you're going to communicate years down the road.
interesting.
And this source really highlights a technique called mirroring.
Mirroring.
Yeah, have you heard of this?
I don't think so.
It's so cool.
Okay.
It basically means you are reflecting back what your partner is saying to make sure that you really understand
Oh.
what they're trying to communicate.
So it's not just like,
Not just like, yeah, I'm listening.
right.
It's really trying to get at what they are saying and repeating it back
Oh, that's good.
to clarify.
That's good. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and it can be a real game changer because it helps build empathy
Yeah.
and it can avoid a lot of misunderstandings down the line.
Oh, for sure. Especially because sometimes you think you're listening,
Exactly.
but you're really not.
You're already thinking about your response
Right. Yes.
or thinking
sure.
about something else completely.
Oh, gosh, that's so true. Okay, so let's move on to the topic that nobody really loves talking about.
The fun one.
We all need to discuss money.
Yes, could I do it?
So this source really dives deep into the financial side of marriage.
Which is really important.
It is. It's not about being a buzzkill or anything like that.
Right.
It's just recognizing that finances are one of the biggest things that can cause stress in a relationship,
Yeah, a huge source of conflict.
if not the biggest.
There are a lot of couples.
Right. And it's not even just about whose name's going to be on the bank account.
Oh, absolutely.
Or-
It's,
It's much deeper than that.
yeah, it really is.
It's really about understanding each other's financial philosophies
Oh, okay.
and habits. So are you someone who really prioritizes saving every penny?
Yeah.
Or are you a little bit more spontaneous with your spending?
Oh, yeah. Big spender over here.
Love that.
Yeah.
But those different approaches can really cause issues later
Oh, yeah.
if they're not discussed.
Oh, absolutely. I can see that happening for
Yeah.
sure. And so talking about those things, even those maybe uncomfortable money conversations
Yeah.
before getting married is so important. And it can prevent a lot of tension down the line.
I love that. It's like a prenup,
Oh, yeah.
but for your emotional well-being.
I love that. That's a great way to put it.
Okay, so last but not least, let's talk about conflict.
Okay.
Because let's be real, even the happiest couples,
It's going to happen.
they disagree sometimes, right?
Absolutely. It's inevitable.
Yeah, and this source doesn't just say, try to avoid conflict at all costs.
Right.
It actually gives you a framework for turning those disagreements
Okay.
into opportunities to learn and grow.
I like that. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
And one of the most important things that it talks about is recognizing your own personal conflict style
Oh, interesting.
and your partner's conflict style.
Yeah, like how you each approach conflict.
Exactly.
So important.
Because if you know that your partner, needs to cool off before you can really talk things through,
Yeah.
you're not going to take it personally. When they're like,
And they need a little space.
I need space.
Exactly.
Right.
And it can help you, not escalate the situation
For sure.
by giving them that space.
Right. Or vice versa. If you are someone who needs space, you can communicate that to your partner
Exactly.
ahead of time.
Yeah. So it's all about understanding those needs and respecting them.
Right.
And this source even offers specific phrases that you can use
Oh, cool.
to kind of de-escalate the situation.
Oh, I like that. Give me an example.
Yeah. So instead of, getting defensive, you can say something like,
Okay.
I understand why you feel that way.
Okay.
Or let's take a break and come back to this a little bit later.
I love that. Like a little toolkit
Yeah, exactly.
for navigating those tough moments.
Exactly.
Okay, well, this has been so interesting. But as always, we are just scratching the surface here.
Yeah, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Right. The real work happens when you and your partners sit down
Yeah.
and start having these conversations together.
And get real.
Yeah. Be honest. Be open.
Because it's really an investment. It
Yeah.
is. You know, you're investing in these communication skills, you're investing in understanding your finances together, and you're investing in your ability to deal with conflict
Right.
in a way that can help you grow closer.
And I love that. And all of that leads
It
to,
leads to a stronger, more resilient marriage
yes,
built on a foundation of honesty and intention.
beautifully said. So go out there, have those conversations, and get ready to build a truly fulfilling, lifelong partnership.
Yes.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening.
See you next time.